Well, I can see now why this tripod might have been donated. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie and today I am reorganizing all of my books. This is about, ew, what is that? Is that a ladybug? I don't think that's a real ladybug. This is about, I want to say 80% of my book collection. As you can see, there's not that many. The books I have left out are my Animorphs because they're already organized to my liking and there's no other place for them to really go. So I'm keeping them over there. Also, I'm not going to move my Fullmetal Alchemist collection. It's in a place where I like it. I'm going to keep it there. And I have the books that I gift wrapped for my Read It or Unhaul It challenge thing for my classics, plays, and nonfiction category. And those are kept in a separate place because they're gift wrapped and I don't want... Excuse you? Where did you get that? Did you pull that out of the... Bobby, can you grab that from him? I took down my plant, my fake plant, because it had books under it. And he just pulled it out and started playing with it. My cat is a menace. I have to keep my gift wrapped books separate because I don't want my cats to rip open the gift wrap. And they love that gift wrap. So you should see what they did with the rest of the roll when we were done with it. I know the popular thing, like the most common thing you see is the big bookshelves lined up against a wall. And you can color code them or alphabetize them or keep series together and then your standalones on separate. I obviously do not have enough books, my physical books in my collection to do something like that. And I also don't prefer that. I don't really like having my books all in one place, if that makes sense. I like having them kind of scattered around. You might have seen in the background of some videos that I've had books kind of on the steps there. That's because I didn't have room at the time to put them anywhere else, and then I just kept them there. But you also might have seen that funky shelf in my videos. I got that a few months ago, and I recently took all of the books off of it to move it downstairs in our new TV media station because we got a new TV as well. Because I was taking all my books off of it to move it, I thought, why not just go through all of my books, reorganize them, get a new system. I also wanted to kind of go through and unhaul some things. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't like keeping books that I didn't enjoy reading. And there are quite a few books where it wasn't that I hated them. I didn't love them, but they didn't make me angry or piss me off. That's a synonym. So I just kept them, usually because they had a cool color cover. I hope this is not being weird. And I just feel like they wouldn't service me anymore. If I reread them, I probably really wouldn't enjoy it. And I'm sure most of them are YA. I'm sure somebody else in the world would enjoy them more than I would. So our first step is to go through all of the books and keep or unhaul. So I guess this is an unhauling video as well as an organization video. We're gonna unhaul a few books. I have like a couple in mind that I know I can get rid of, and we're also going to see if there are any books that I really need a reread of. Like I'm looking at S right now, The Ship of Theseus / S, and I'm like, I loved that book. I should give it a reread. So we will, keep that in mind, try and figure out if there are books that I super need to look at again. And then we're going to figure out where they're going to go. 3 places that books can go, 3 or 4 places that books can go. We have this big funky shelf right here. I have my wooden bookshelf over there. And then I do have some floating bookshelves that you can't see, they're not in frame, but they're hanging on our little mantle area up here. And there's only room for like 8 books on that because it's a floating shelf. I had an idea for a rainbow theme, and then I realized I didn't have any green books. So I did like red and then pink. And I don't know what if we're not doing rainbow, then like, what are we doing? So we will figure that out. And then if there is need for it, I do have the stairs, which I'm going to try to not put things on the stairs because it is technically a tripping hazard, but Let's get started. Oh, I really tucked myself in here. Okay. S by J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst. I really enjoyed this. It's very meta, right up my alley. Really loved it. That's a keep. Encyclopedia Exotica by Aminder Diwali. No, not Diwali. Dhaliwal, sorry. Aminder Dhaliwal. This is an artist I found through Instagram, and I read her Cyclops story through Instagram. It was first serialized on Instagram, and as soon as I could, I got my hands on the graphic novel version. Unfortunately, most of the comics were something that was posted on her Instagram story. I didn't realize that it was going to be mostly those, with only a few things added in. I still really enjoy it, and I think it's a great book. It is a graphic novel in this world in which Cyclops exist, and they're like a minority group. So you kind of get a look at the experience of a minority in, you know, a city, but through this like fantastical lens of a Cyclops that has literal physical disabilities or differences from people. That's also a keep. And also probably need a reread. I've forgotten most of the like funny bits of this. Spill Zone by Scott Westerfeld. This was a Dollar Tree book, and I don't know if I want to keep it. It is so cool. I do like the art style. I like the monster aspect of it, and I have enjoyed it. There's nothing wrong with the book, really, but when I think of graphic novels that have really inspired me or changed my life, this isn't one of those. This is a fun read, but it's not something that has like really wowed me. So I think I'm going to unhaul it. And when I say unhaul, I'm saying I'm putting these in little free libraries around my area. So somebody else will enjoy it. I guarantee you. City of Thieves, I loved. White Chrysanthemum, I loved. Trust Exercises. I never ended up reviewing this. This is a Dollar Tree book that I found, but I did love it. It's just very difficult to explain why I loved it. So I got too fed up with trying to explain it. It's just going to stay over there. The Yanalasi Writing Camp for Girls. I don't know if this is a book I'm ever going to reread, but it did affect me. So I think I'm going to keep it for another couple years. And maybe after I'm 30, I might attempt rereading it and see if it affects me the same way. I'm scared of that book, truly. Memories from Limon. This actually is a graphic novel that I'm going to keep. This is also from Dollar Tree. Oh my God, I need to go frequent Dollar Tree again. This is a graphic novel of a guy finding out about his family and their history in, I want to say Costa Rica? Yeah, Costa Rica, through pictures and like different family stories. Really fun. Great graphic novel. Immediate keep. I love the Dark Crystal. Oh my God. Okay. Fahrenheit 451. I would get rid of it because I didn't totally enjoy it, but I do think it is important to keep as many banned books as you can. And because Fahrenheit 451 is a banned book about banned books, kind of have to, unfortunately. Beowulf. I've had this book since high school. Oh wait, my annotations are in here. Oh, I should reread this. No, I shouldn't. I actually hated Beowulf, but I'm going to keep it because it makes me look smart. First Aid for Horses. Obviously need to keep that. I've not actually read this, but I got it from Tractor Supply. Oh, Bird by Anne Lamott. Oh, I love this book. Honestly, I should reread this. I definitely need to freshen up on what she says about writing so I can inspire myself to write some more. The Stranger by Albert Camus. I don't know if I want to keep The Stranger. I do want other Albert Camus books, but I don't think I need The Stranger. Also, it's been through a lot. This was my older sister's copy and I stole it for school. Oh, what did I write? Oh, I hate giving away books that have my annotations in them. Choosing to enter unhappiness to life is giving chance. Oh, wait. That's not my handwriting. That's my sister's handwriting. Ow. Very detailed description of heat and light. God damn. Only a bit of emotion and B, he was tired equals ironic. Okay, I'm giving this away. Sorry. Sorry, Jocelyn. Keeping Shakespeare. Keeping the Jungle. This was the first classic that I read and was like, oh my god, classics are actually easy to read. The Great Gatsby. Keep or unhaul? Keep or unhaul? I'm gonna keep. Wuthering Heights, I'm keeping. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf is a play. Honestly, I should reread this. Oh, that smells bad. Okay. I'll keep it just for now. It's good to have a play collection. Inherit the Wind, I really enjoyed. The Source Book of Theatrical History. This is a source book, so it's not something you like read casually. It's not like a story or anything, or even a nonfiction with like, well, it's nonfiction, but you know what I mean. But I'm going to keep it because when I showed this to my theater history teacher, my ancient theater history teacher, he was like, oh my God. He like freaked out. He was like, this is amazing. This is an amazing resource. You should use this. And I was like, cool. I feel special. I'm keeping that. Of Mice and Men, I'm keeping. A Doll's House by Henrik Ibsen. One of my favorite plays, historical plays. Also, I found the Oresteia here, which means I didn't gift wrap it, which means I have no idea what book I was holding up when I said this is the Oresteia. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm keeping that. This is just the lyrics to Hadestown. It also has some like pictures from production, and I think it's got an intro from the writer. Very cool. I found that and I had to have it. Happy Birthday, Wanda June by Kurt Vonnegut. As a Hoosier, I have to have a Kurt Vonnegut book. The Name We Don't Say, keeping. Again, it's Shakespeare. Shakespeare. Oh, my Harvey play, and then The Gazebo. My fiance and I were both in this. So I try to keep scripts when I can, especially because you get to see all of your notes and stuff. And also, a friend showed me this. He told me about how whenever he can, he tries to get people to sign his script, or like he was with somebody in a play and that person had people sign his scripts or whatever. So I started doing that. Not with these. I should have, but different scripts. So now that's a tradition I'm going to start. I'm going to have my cast sign my scripts when I can. This is a bit of a sneak peek into my June reading wrap up. I got this very recently at a thrift store. It was like $2, and I got it because I was like, wow, everyone talks about this and I should probably read it. I will give you my full thoughts in the June reading wrap up, but I'm going to be unhauling this book because I just don't think I will ever reread it, and it did not service me as much as I had hoped. I'm sure it's YA, a teenager will enjoy it. So giving that to a little free library nearby. These are all of my Courtney Summers books. She is one of my favorite authors, and I have a whole video about how much I love her and each and every one of these books. So go check that out. And obviously I'm keeping them. Scorpio Races, I'm keeping. Secret History, I'm keeping. Funny story about this is I had one from a secondhand bookstore that had like a non-removable sticker on the cover, and I gave that one to a friend, knowing that the friend probably wouldn't give it back to me. Not because this friend doesn't give things back, but because they live in a completely different state and obviously like can't easily return things to me. I did it so I would have an excuse to go buy one without a sticker on the cover. I need to reread this. Honestly, it's been too long and I need to like annotate it, but I'm scared. I'm scared to annotate it. I don't know why. We're getting into some dicey territory. The Appointment. I had a good review of this, but I don't think I want to keep it. Even though it's pretty, even though I enjoyed reading it, it's just taking up room on my shelf. It's like this big, but it's taking up room. So I don't think I'm going to keep it. Sorry. Red Milk. I don't necessarily think I need to keep it. I don't think I'm going to reread it. It is a translated book, so it makes me look really cool. The fact that I have like an Icelandic translated book. I think he's Icelandic. I think it might need to go into a little free library. 3 o'clock in the morning. Is this also translated? I think this is. I'm going to keep because I actually really enjoyed reading this book. This is what like a contemporary novella should be. Swimmer Among the Stars. I loved this book. It's a collection of short stories, and I have a whole video about it. I'll see if I can link all of the books that I have distinct videos about. I'll link all the videos that are about these books. I'll see if I can do that. Okay. A Witness for the Dead. Part of me wants to get rid of it because Even though I had fun with this, I don't know if I would reread it, but I did want to check out the author's other book that's in the same world, and I feel like if I read that, I'm going to want to reread this as well. So for now, I'll keep it, and if in a year I haven't checked out her other book, maybe then I will unhaul. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I soft DNF this, so I have to keep it because I may pick it back up again. I may force myself to get a little bit farther. I'm not going to say force myself to finish it, but to get a bit farther in and see what else happens in the book, because at the point that I stopped, I was not impressed. Junk Boy. This book made me sob. It's written in verse. I don't know. Something about it made me really, really emotional. So I'm going to keep it for now. I don't think I can reread it again because it made me cry so much. If We Were Villains by ML Rio. I haven't enjoyed much else from ML Rio, so I wonder if maybe I should reread that to see what's going on there. I did really like If We Were Villains. I do have Hot Wax on the to-do list, on the to-be-read list. The listeners, obviously, I'm keeping. Wow, my keep pile is getting really big, but that's good. That wasn't gonna change. Where the fuck did that one go? My Jacqueline Moriarty books, obviously, I'm keeping. These are some of my favorites. I don't know if I necessarily want to keep Apple. Here's the thing. Whenever I see a book that's like kind of popular or really well known or really sought after in a little free library, I feel like such a treasure hunter. I'm like, oh my god, today's my lucky day. That's how I felt when I saw The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I was like, oh my god, who would ever put this in a little free library? And because Babel wasn't necessarily the most amazing book I've ever read, I could just put it in a little free library and somebody else who is more interested in it, they read it. Oh, I had notes in here. Oh my god. I don't even remember why I tabbed things. Like, what do the tabs mean? Hey, Chekhov, I think I found your gun. Griffin placed the gun in Robin's hands. Like silver bars, it was heavier than it looked and very cool to the touch. And then I wrote, hey, Chekhov, I think I found your gun. Actually, no, I'm keeping this. That is hilarious. I'm so funny. Okay. A History of Glitter and Blood. So last year, I did a reread of books that I loved when I was in high school, and I reread this, and I didn't love it as much. But I don't think I can part with it because I do have that memory of loving it. And also, I just don't think that it would be, I guess I can't say that it wouldn't be appreciated by others, but like, I'm worried somebody else will get it from the library and not understand how good it can be or not be as influential for them as it was for me. And that makes me sad. So I'm going to keep it just because I don't want my copy to get in the wrong hands. You know what I mean? Princess Bride, keep. Kept Animals. I think I'm going to keep because I try to keep horse books. The Daughter of Dr. Moreau. I really enjoyed Mexican Gothic, but I did not enjoy this. I DNF'd it. The reason I kept it is because it had a pink spine and it went with some like other pink books that I had for display. Somebody else is going to enjoy this. I absolutely know for sure. I did not like it, so I should just not keep it. The Lives of the Monster Dogs, keep. Love that book. The Invention of Sound, keep. This is a nonfiction about unicorns and it's pink, so I'm keeping it. Solstice, I kept this because the cover was so pretty. I mean, look at that. Look at that cover. Like the contrast, the contrast between red and purple is just so cool, but I'm never going to read this again, and it's a YA. Some kid is going to like it more than I am. Sea Beast Takes a Lover, I'm keeping. Also a collection of short stories. The Great Unknowable End. No, I'm going to keep it. Okay. This book, my fiance got for me. I don't remember where, but he said it looked cool because it's like one of those old-timey books. So it is display only. It's about like the natural history from, I don't know. I'm not going to read anything like that, but it is pretty and I do think it looks cool. So I'm keeping it. Shakespeare, keeping. Another old book that my fiance found. I'm going to keep for now. Black Beauty. I found this at a flea market and some kid colored in the pictures. I thought that was so cool. That's like one of the reasons I bought it. Like, look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? So I'm keeping that. Don't tell my fiance, but I'm getting rid of this. He got this for me because it looked cool and it had a horse on the cover, but I have no interest in reading it. It is like a collection of, I don't know, things that were put in the Arkansas Gazette, and it's just, I don't need to know. These are some antique Marguerite Henry books, so I have to keep them. We have Misty of Chincoteague, Sea Star, Orphan of Chincoteague, and King of the Wind. These are all by Marguerite Henry. It is so influential to the horse girl literary world. These were actually my grandmother and my aunt's books, so I have to keep them no matter what, because they're amazing. Freshwater, unfortunately, I am unhauling. I did not enjoy it at all. This book made me sob. Yes, I'm keeping it. And the Ophelia Girls, I loved this book. All My Colors, I think I'm going to keep, just because it's a weird book for weird girlies, so I'm going to keep. These were the books that were on that shelf previously before I moved it downstairs, and so they were mostly series. I just wanted to kind of differentiate my standalones from them. Beartown, these are some standalones actually. Sorry, I lied to you. Beartown, I got about halfway through this book before I realized that it's going to be like very heavy and hard to read, so I DNF'd it. But it was a soft DNF. I do think I want to get back into it, potentially. So I will keep it, and again, if I haven't started reading it again in like by the end of the year, probably I will unhaul it. Same with Horse. It was very heavy and a bit difficult to get through. Oh yeah, also my cat ripped the cover, so I had to rip it off. So Horse, I'm going to keep it for now, and because it doesn't have a cover, I can't really get rid of it. So Emily Wilde Encyclopedia series. I did not enjoy the last book. The middle book's okay, but the first book I loved. So I feel like I'm going to keep it just because it is a completed series, and I did love the first book. And I do like the characters, unfortunately. So we're keeping those. Floodpath and Sunshield. No, the other way around. Sunshield and Floodpath. A duology that I actually really enjoyed, I'm going to keep. I may even go out of my way to find her other books, the other series. The Raven Cycle and the graphic novel I have to keep. We Were Liars and Family of Liars, of course I have to keep. I am on the lookout for the newest one that's like We Will Be Liars or something. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm waiting for the paperback to come out. 4, 5, 6. My Warriors. Oh, this is going to be heavy. Why am I doing this? The Warrior Cat series. I have the original 6, one of the special editions, some of the field guides, and then my little sibling was so nice to get me the graphic novel set, so I'll be keeping those. Oh my god. Shitty Hollow, keep. Wool, keep. The Locked Tomb series, keep. Foundryside, keep. The Sworn Soldiers series, I need the first one, I'm sorry, keep. Ooh, All Systems Red. I think I need to reread this one and see if I enjoyed it, because I wasn't necessarily a fan of it when I read it, but I also read it while I was moving, so I was kind of stressed at the time. So I'm going to give it a reread and potentially unhaul if I don't enjoy it. The Zelda graphic novels, I actually haven't read these, so I need to keep them because I haven't read them. Dean Dighton's graphic novels, have to keep. Oh my god, these are so heavy. And lastly, the Scythe series I have to keep. I still haven't read Gleanings because it's a collection of short stories, so I've just not been drawn to it. I'll count how many books I have and put it on the screen and how many books I'm getting rid of. 9 books that I'm getting rid of. That is actually a lot better than I thought. So now comes the challenge of where the fuck do all these books go? My biggest pile by far is sci-fi and fantasy. Which, who'd have thunk? I do have a little horror over here, which could be considered sci-fi and fantasy as well. We just mush them together. And then over here, I have contemporary and historical. I couldn't really decide if some things in the contemporary pile should actually be historical. Like, technically, this is set in the 90s for most of it. So, like, shouldn't it be historical technically? And then this one, it's mostly contemporary, right? But there's also like this framing narrative of an alien talking to a person. And then this is also set in the like 80s for most of it. I think this is set in the 70s, maybe? A short story collection, and some of it's surrealist, so maybe it should be in not in the fantasy, but I don't know. Are these considered historical fiction or contemporary? Because they're contemporary books, but they were written, like they're set in a... So maybe I should just smush them together. Historical and contemporary. I think I'm going to do that. Classics and plays, but then also some of my plays are classics, and then these are the graphic novels, and then these are the nonfiction. So I don't know if I should be doing genre. Oh, also, I couldn't tell if these should be contemporary or mystery, because they have some mystery element. And then, like, this one's got ghosts. So is that sci-fi and fantasy, or I guess it should be in contemporary, or not contemporary, mystery. The way this is like a bunch of different boxes that are, wibbly wobbly, it lends itself to very clear cut, like grouping, because it's like you got a small box up top, and then they get bigger and bigger and bigger. And so you kind of want to make it aesthetically pleasing and have like groups. You don't want it to be random. So that's why I thought genre might work, but I don't actually think it will. I'm getting tired. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, because now I just have books all over the place and I want to take a nap. What the fuck should I do? Should I alphabetize? I'm going to alphabetize. Hold on. Okay, alphabetizing already is giving me a headache, so we're not alphabetizing. Color coding? Oh. That means I'm gonna have to break up the different series. See, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. I want to take a nap. Bobby! Come here. I need help. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know how to organize them by color. But what about all the books that are like multiple colors like this? Well, I was trying that and it gave me a headache. If you got rid of the colors, or if you did it by colors, you have to break up the series. Which one? What should I do? I tried doing it by genre, and it didn't work out. Where did that get you? Nowhere. Hi, Tito. Are you coming to scratch up all the books? What am I supposed to do? So I don't want to just put them back exactly where I got them. That would be awful. I love.
Hello, my name is Jimmy, and watching how I reorganize my books, but instead of reorganizing them, I just put them back in the same order that I
I know. Oh, what's that? Did you get me something? Oh, just what I needed.
You.
Well, wait, get it in frame.
This is what you needed? But this is mine.
Wait, but there's another one, right?
No. I only got this one.
Oh my gosh. And now I have a cat laying on me. I can't move. You deserve that. But wait, Bobby, did you see I'm getting rid of 9 books. 9 whole books.
What are you doing?
I'm getting rid of 9 whole books.
Oh, yeah, I know.
9 of them, instead of 9 half books.
Okay.
I could really use a pick-me-up right now. I actually could literally use a pick-me-up. I need somebody to help me up.
Why are you doing this when I decided to take my lunch?
You're not working. Also, it's dinner time. Help me out, please. I did Pilates today. I can't use my core for another 12 hours. By genre didn't necessarily look bad. I just couldn't figure out where things were going to go. And I think what we're going to do is by vibes. We're just doing vibes.
What if you did it by author?
What do you mean, what if I did it by author? That's what alphabetical means.
Not title.
No, you don't alphabetize by title.
Let's go.
Should I alphabetize by title? Tito, weigh in.
Oh,
no, we're...
He'll weigh in. Let me tell you. He'll weigh in.
Yeah, I think we got that. Did you really not get me something?
What?
From the store, did you not get me something?
I got you a plastic bag.
My favorite. I'm thirsty.
You can't drink a plastic bag.
Oh, a full wallet. Let me have that. He's so charming, isn't he? Thank you. You got it with more Arnold than Palmer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You dip this plum in it.
I was thirsty. This whole shelf is series, completed and uncompleted, as you can see. Those ones right there that I pointed at, those ones over there on the bottom are usually the first of a series, and I haven't received any more. Oh, hi. And then up here we have some mostly completed series, some of them not so completed, but we've got The Ark of a Scythe, Emily Wilde, The Locked Tomb, The Raven Boys, The Flood Path, no, Sunshield, sorry, Teen Titans, Warriors, and the Zelda graphic novels. And then we have our little decorations, and up there we have Animorphs. Okay, and then over here I have my plays, and then horse books, and then books that were influential to me as a child, and by that I mean teen, and then books that make me feel smarter for having. So some of them are like dark academia books, some of them are classics, at least one of them is a nonfiction, and then here are some rainbow colored books because I had a lot of leftovers and I didn't know what to do with them, so I did my best at a rainbow. And yeah. Alrighty, thank you for coming on this journey with me. I am 100% sure that in 6 to 8 months, I'm going to take everything off my shelves and reorganize them once again, especially after I get more books throughout the year, after I get through my classics and nonfiction and plays that I need to unwrap. Sorry about that. Eventually, I will redo everything and put things back on shelves. After unhauling, and also the fact that like 20 books are gift wrapped, I don't have enough books to put on my stairs or on the floating shelves. So they're going to look a bit bare until I can get more books. But until then, we have everything off the floor put into place, and I will put those books in a little free library at some point, probably on Monday. Thank you so much for watching me have a breakdown during my organization thing. I've been really influenced by decluttering and organization videos, so I just kind of wanted to do it while I had the motivation. What are you doing over there? All right, thank you so much for coming with me on this journey. Have fun, maybe reorganize your own shelves. What do you guys think is the best method? Is it alphabetical, color, by genre, or by vibes? Because I've always been a fan of just by vibes. All right, thank you so much. Okay, bye.